My name is Carol Wyborg, and what am I pushing? Okay. And I know that none of you know me, but that's okay. I, too, am an ex-teacher, and I met Donna at the swimming pool at St. James Health Club. I used to love the way Donna would come out of class, and she'd say, "Oh, wasn't that a good exercise experience?" Now, realize that at this time, Donna was having a little bit of heart problem and wasn't moving a whole lot. And we'd look over in the corner sometime, and she'd kind of be going like this when we were supposed to be going like this. But she was so much in favor of it. We both actually came in there back a while on canes and so on, and had graduated from those. But I can remember then going from the cooler waters to the whirlpool, where we would sit with everyone, many retirees, discussing school, and also discussing food. Isn't that what everyone discusses? And, you know, where did you go, what restaurant? Oh, let me give me the name of that one. But everyone at the health club had nothing but wonderful things to say about Donna. I don't know anyone that was not positive there. And we, you know, got together a card and a few donation money and so on. But everybody was saying she was the sweetest person, even though I didn't always understand her. And when I found out she'd been here 38 years, I thought, okay. And she still talked North Carolinian.
Earl and Donna and I, Mariana, have been together for about 40 years. My wife has already spoken about the fact that Donna and she taught together, and Earl and I were together at lab school. We started out in Park Forest South. He'd pick me up in the morning, and we'd go to the train station and ride the IC into Hyde Park. Though we've known each other for such a long time, I don't think it was until about 15 years ago that we started fairly regularly, once or twice a month, going out to a restaurant, usually Aurelio's, and having dinner. And those were great times. We had a lot in common, I would say, because of our teaching experiences, our political views, which were very much similar, and also our family. And so we spent a lot of time talking about that. We would talk about Kate, our daughter, whom she had taught in 6th grade, about John and Shelley and our grandkids, Sarah and Nick. And we would hear about Dina, Tim, and Alan. And, you know, pizza at Aurelio's will never quite be the same, Earl. I don't know if we can go back there or not, but we'll try. I also appreciated her. This has to be a true friend to do something like this. She came to my art shows, and she would always look at the artwork very, very carefully. And if there was that right color of blue, she might make herself happy, and me too, by purchasing it. I think Donna is one of the largest collectors of my artwork in the Chicagoland area, and for that I would deeply appreciate her forever. Everybody else has talked about her personality, and I found her very charming. She had a way about stating what she wanted to, what she believed in, but I always saw the charm, and that just mystified me and captured me, and that's the way I'll always remember her.
My name is Leone. I work with the Chicago Workers Collaborative, and on behalf of our entire organization, I think we came to say thank you to Donna, thank you to Earl, for a whole lot of things. I think the main thing is for training, inculcating in your son Tim a sense of justice, a sense of dignity, and a sense that the world we came in might be a little better when we leave it if we put the right effort into it. And that struggle for justice, for worker rights, that comes from Earl, comes from Donna, is alive in Tim, Dina, Alan, and those of us from the Chicago Workers Collaborative would like to say that we can think of no greater gift that someone can leave on this earth than to leave that sense of dignity. And that is something that will live in the Chicago Workers Collaborative and in the struggle for justice forever. Thank you very much, Donna.
Donna was a very dear friend of mine. I met her in 1968. You can think that back that far. And I was substitute teaching. And I got a job teaching across the hall from her at Madison Elementary School. And she said, I'll show you the, I'll show you the things to do here and the things not to do here. And I'd had just a little experience teaching, and we were both in our 20s. It's sort of like I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I can tell you what I did when I was 28. Anyway, we became very good friends, and I thought she was just charming because she had this bright red hair. And I thought, oh, she is so pretty. And one afternoon, in the hallway, there was a man with bright red hair. And I thought, well, that's got to be your brother. And because I thought, red hair, must be your brother. And she came out and she said, oh, no, that's my husband. And we became good friends. And we became good friends with a group. It was the Callahans and the Bells and the Nelsons and the Lipschutz. We had dinner together once a month, and then we sort of played bridge. Some of us knew how to play bridge, and Earl knew how to play the cards, but he refused to learn how to bid. Well, you never got there, yeah. And Donna used to get so mad because she'd say, Earl, that's not the way to bid. Earl didn't care, he kept on bidding. But we always liked to go to Donna's house, Donna and Earl's house when it was their turn, because we always hoped that she'd fix fried chicken. Because she could make fried chicken like nobody I know. I couldn't do it. And we always enjoyed it. When I left Madison Elementary School, and she stayed there. Then we both ended up at Huth Upper Grade Center. And we continued our friendship, and we continued our circle of friends, and it got bigger and got bigger. And, oh, before I forget, we had one new principal at Madison Elementary School who shall be nameless. He was right out of college, and he informed us at the end of the year, it wasn't him. At the end of the year, he informed Donna and I that we were going to change rooms, and we were going to change grades, and we were going to do this. And Donna and I got together and said, we're not going to do that. And Donna said, do you think you'll make us do it? And I said, he can't make us do anything. And needless to say, we stayed together. And he didn't make us do it because he knew that we'd just mess it all up for some reason. But the last year that I taught, I had been teaching 8th graders. And I have to tell you the truth, I didn't like them. You know, they were just ready to go to high school, and they knew everything there was to know. And I went to Nello, and I said, Nello, do one thing for me. Next year, let me work with Donna. And I did. She's been my friend ever since. We had lunch together on Wednesdays, and we talked about so many things, and she talked about how she loved not only Earl, but Dina and Alan. And we talked about when I got my knee fixed, which I haven't, and she got her heart fixed, we were going to take walks again. And I hope she's taking walks again. Thank you.